I'll be reacting to Delicious Party Precure episode 4. I'll be watching it from Crunchyroll's website, and I finally found some Precure merchandise in the US. I've been searching for Precure merchandise in the US for like 2 years. And I finally found my adorable little after months, and I mean, actually, yeah, pretty much 2 years of searching for Precure merch. And now I'm just gonna display Koduden for like pretty much all my vids now going forward, or at least the Precure related videos. And now, without further delay, I will. And that thing, it was pretty pricey getting Koduden. But it was worth it though, because I absolutely adore Koduden. But anyways, and for those of you wondering, yes, I tried to look for Kome, and they don't have any. Sadly, they don't have any merchandise for Kome, unfortunately. But oh well, I'll settle for Koduden. But anyways, no, Koduden's not even settling. I'm just happy I found Koduden at all. But now I'll be starting my reaction in 1, 0, go. Oh yeah. I was looking at that Toei mascot. It's so fucking cute. Especially when it's like the ta-na-na-na sound effect. Yes! I was like one Yumi's. Aww. I don't even think she needs an introduction anymore at this point, though. How memorable she's been. Oh, man, that is so fucking cute! Oh. If there was a Pam Pam and Kome merch, just like the Koduden merch I bought, I would have fucking bought them all. Because me, I want to collect I want to collect as much Precure mascot merch as possible. If there would have been Rate, I would have bought Rate too, for those of you curious. I just love the mascots. I mean, going off of how she was eating, she definitely doesn't have a lot of warmth. Well, at least a lot of quality time with the parents, just going by the implication there. Which I figured going off of episode 3. No, that's so fucking adorable. Dun, dun, delicious. No. Oh man, I love this whole video. Oh, especially how close everyone seems to be in it. It just makes it fantastic. Especially with the confetti too. And every single day I try to search as to whether this series has the full version of its opening yet. It doesn't have one. Oh yeah, I almost forgot to do what I usually do. I'm gonna click a like. I'm like number 2 for this week though. I could have been number 1, but for some reason Crunchyroll posts the Delicious Party Precure episodes like it's supposed to be at 5:30 my time zone, but they always release it at like 5:32 or 5:33, and it's always random. Oh man, I love all the Kome's forms. Oh man. Well, I'm guessing that Kome's gonna turn back into her animal form soon though, because I'm gonna guess that she needs her animal form in order to be able to allow our girl Yui to transform for battles. That's my guess. I wouldn't be surprised if I wonder if that person that's shaded off where Morai's at on the right, I wonder if that could have been one of Morai's former allies that turned evil. I don't know, that's my guess because but enough about that. I just love the way this egg opens too right before the episode starts. And with the ketchup too. Hell yeah. Oh. All right. Yeah, Kokode. I don't even think someone needed the caption though, because Kokone, I mean, her name is memorable. Whoa. I wonder if there's going to be some jealous feelings towards Kokone here. Oh, yeah. You know? Yo, Yoshitsu wouldn't even be able to say you have a good figure. That's how you know you're doing something right when it comes to your aesthetics. Makes sense because Kone's even wearing outfits where she looks older than she actually is. Aww. But you know what? I'm not gonna blame her. Kone probably has a life of lots of responsibilities, or maybe she might feel like she doesn't have time to be wasting with other people. That's my guess. Hmm. And you know something I'm noticing too? Kokone's intelligent personality would actually really fit in with Pam Pam too. Well, I'm assuming because they want to be absolutely polite. And considering the princess like vibe that Kokone has, you would want to be as respectful as possible. Oh. Also, Kokone, I mean, so our girl Komi can actually ship performs at will? Oh! I'm gonna say that I saw Komi bite that sandwich, but it didn't look like it actually has any after bites, though, that sandwich. I wouldn't blame her. Whoa! Oh my! Oh, that's fucking adorable. I like her like when her cheeks are like that. Hey, you know that's actually pretty reasonable. And plus, I'm pretty sure Pam would get along with Kokone easily, considering that Kokone has a huge amount of love for animals. At the very least, she has more fondness for animals than humans. Just going off of what's been shown off so far, and episode 3 anyway of the series. Well, that's quite the interesting theory there. Oh my! You know that's a great lead-in when it comes to having going to become a Precure, because if they do that, it's gonna at the very least give us a narrative reason as to why Yui would need backup. Because had Yui have been able to take on 2 opponents at once, it would potentially make her feel a bit broken so early. But at the same time, if they would have made Yui struggle against just a singular enemy, it would have actually also had the backlash of artificially weakening her. So if we're going to have multiple recipes taken at once, I like the writing there because at the very least, with that, it's going to respect Yui's strength. And it's also going to make the antagonist a little bit more respectable from a power standpoint. And you know, something I'm also liking too? I'm liking how Yui's also building up at least a bit of chemistry with future Precures. Because at the very least, when they finally do become Precures, it's going to feel like there's more weight behind it. Oh, man! Oh, she's fantastic. Oh man, I fucking love them recipes. They're so cute. I think she should have bought something portable to eat. That would have been for the best, but sometimes you can't plan well enough for things. Oh, I know what she's trying to do there. Maybe there's an animal stuck in there. And maybe she's. Or it could be something else entirely different. And her grandmama has a point. Because even if Kokone could do it by herself, there's nothing wrong having a little bit of backup, though. It could get the job done a little bit more quickly and a little bit more efficiently, too. I didn't watch the episode before. I just had a feeling because, again, episode 3 showed off that when it came to Kokone, she is really perceptive and she has a huge amount of fondness for animals too. So that's what I had a feeling it was going to be her trying to help an animal. I like that. It's consistent with their characterization. And it's a cute little. I mean, hey, a lot of things in life, even wonderful things, happen by chance, though. I mean, who can say no to a girl's smiley face, though? I like how she's running. Whoa! Oh! Who can say? I mean, Pam Pam is smart. She could probably hide around like a fucking pro and badass. The face! What? Oh, proud with cute animals. I mean, hey, I'm not gonna blame her. If I was in her shoes, I'd be proud too. I'd want to see the adorable little bundles of joy. I mean, hey, Monty's probably busy. Whoa! I didn't expect Monty to have a sadistic side like this. My goodness. But hey, it makes me love him. Well, I already did love him. It makes me love him a bit more. I even like the animation color where you see Pam Pam adjusting her cute little cheeks there. And hey, Monty just has to go a little bit quicker on the draw there. I'm just saying. I gotta admit, those actually look pretty good. You know what I'm thinking Kokone's going to realize? I think there's a chance that she's going to realize that eating food together is going to be a lot more funner than eating food by herself. Only because since I've seen a lot of anime that have food as a motif, like Shokugeki no Soma, at least a few episodes of it, I've saw all of Kyo and Kyoto. They should like to go to the... Oh, and then Toriko. Can't forget about Toriko, an anime done by Toei. Oh! Oh, that feels like fucking paradise. I mean, like an animal just nibble things on your lap. Oh. All right. I mean, don't get me wrong. Kokone's interface is cool, but when she smiles, she's even cuter than she was before. But hey, she doesn't look like she was troubled at all by having her girl there, though. Yeah, I wonder if she can... Yeah, it looks like she can look at those recipes. Okay, then. I can see why our girl lowered her energy levels a bit, just in case they wouldn't look weird. In case, well, at least in people in the background. Oh, okay. Damn it! Chancellor, couldn't you just shown up like 5 minutes later? Oh, come on! I want to see Kikori share the food with our girl. Damn! What? Why do they have to show up right when it's about to get super awesome? I mean, hey, I think he's manly as fucking admitting it, though. Hey, you know what? At the very least, now Kokone is also realizing what happens when someone like Gentle shows up. So it's nice. At least the writers won't have to do a lot of exposition and filling in Kokone that much into what's going on anyway. Oh, you know something I'm noticing with Toei? They also did this in Digimon Ghost Game. They've been having lately the motif of transporting big fights into other locations. Whoa, what's happening with Pam? Maybe Pam is gaining the power to transform her girl into a Precure. That's my guess, because I'm not sure about y'all, but I don't think they'd have that beautiful glowing blue aura for like no reason. Oh yeah, I don't think Pam's trying to fight it anymore, considering that. Yes, I fucking love this track. Dun, dun, Whenever he says "party go," it feels like it's it feels like it's an announcer saying a line right before an event in one of those party video games. At least that's what it looks like. Sounds like to me. Kind of makes me want to play some Mario Party after I react to this episode. But alas, after this, I'm gonna have to react to Shaman King and then Digimon, for those of you that are curious about my rest of my reacting schedule. Oh, the way she hugs Kobe. Oh man, that never gets old. The way she has it against her cheek. Oh, that's so cute. And honestly, Kier Precious is absolutely precious. And yes, I intended to say a pun. I just had to. I couldn't resist. I'm surprised it took him that long to notice our girl's presence, though. But I guess when you're in the heat of combat, you're not going to pay attention to it. I am actually surprised 3 episodes in, Toei is actually still giving us consistent animation. I mean, 4 episodes in, they're giving us consistent animation for Delicious Party Precure. You can definitely tell they're budgeting this way better than Tropic World Precure, because that series, only its first 2 episodes looked great. Then had a bit of slowdown, and then same for Healing Good. Just for 2 first episodes were really good. Then it had a little bit of slowdown. Series hasn't had a slowdown episode yet visually. Oh, with that? I mean, hey, it wasn't you. There was no use in Pam trying to hide it anymore. I mean, Gakone's smart. Damn, that thing is actually pretty strong. And that's a scary little thought there, because if Yunoka starts doing it in like a much more larger and grandiose situations, like say a buffet, then oh man, she's gonna be able to make creatures much more stronger than that. Which, you know, Gento should. I mean, shit. If I were evil in this scenario, I would go to a buffet. If I were to. Oh, Pam she is not to blame. It ain't like they could have predicted where Gentle was going to show up. Yo, that's actually some nice character development. Where now she wants to have time where she spends with other people. That's actually pretty damn sweet. And you know what makes this episode had weight? That they introduced Kakone in the previous episode. Had this series just introduced Kakone in this episode and be done with it, the wars she had wouldn't have had as much weight, but considering the writing here has been pretty damn spot on so far, this is a really damn cool moment. Oh, it's almost transformation time. Yes! Oh, yeah. Yo, I love how Panda looks aggressive there. My goodness. Oh, Panda's so adorable. Now, I wonder if she's going to eat Pam like how our girl Yui eats Kome. Oh, no. She doesn't eat her a Pam, I guess. Oh, no, she still does that. every single. Where the hell does Pam Pam come from though? After she gets eaten. Oh fuck, man, this is cute. But no, the transformation's really stylish though, because aside from like the darker blues, which give off a nice mature vibe, I do like the fact that when it comes to the transformation, there's so many details, like the hearts and the sparkles. It just makes the whole thing look so stylish. I love that cute little pose. Oh. Yo, I love that swagger. Yeah, Ubalso is not going to be enough. You know? I actually wouldn't mind if they start establishing Kikone making an. Oh! I can only hope when it comes to Kikone, though, she's got. Don't get me wrong, it's cool that she can do defense, but I wonder if she can do offense. Oh, looks like she can! Yes! All right! At the very least, it looks like she's not going to be a jobber like Sarorin from Tropical Road Precure. Okay, that's actually a creative ability there. Considering aside from defense, one of her main specialities is also binding. At the very least, with Kikone, it's going to make her use not only for these type of opponents, but also ones that are super quick too. Oh man, that looks so damn good too. Oh man, I love it when the characters do this. It's yes, the free. I wonder if they sell toy versions of all those recipes though. Wow, so much urge from Gentle's voice. Shows you how much of a sore loser she is, though. I'm like, my goodness. Aww. Who does not love that smile? I mean, considering all the setup she used in the fight, I'm not gonna blame her. I'd be drained the fuck up after the experience I went through. I never get sick and tired of seeing our cute little animals just eat like that. Yeah, she's definitely embraced the sharing lifestyle, or should I say, the sharing is caring mindset. I love the sound effects too whenever they bite into the food. Because y'all don't know how many times it's. Oh, the CGI for Kikone is actually good. I'm noticing like every year, whenever they have the CGI Precure characters, they slightly get better. Yes. All right, this episode was great. I'm going to give this one an 8.5 out of 10. I'm actually really impressed with the episode. Let me explain what impressed me about this episode. For one, I do like how at the very least, when it came to the episode from a plot progression standpoint, we had a lot of progression. We finally got our new Precure, and we do have you and Kikone building the relationship, and it felt authentic because, for one, we got to see some interactions between them in the previous episode. Then we got to see more of the interactions in this episode. So when it finally came time for them to become friends, it actually felt natural because in some anime, you sometimes have characters meet in like one episode and then become good friends. I like how the series earned that, though. It earned it by introducing Kikone in the previous episode. So that's why I thought the plot progression was good. And the episode was absolutely hilarious, too. I mean, I fucking loved it. Like seeing Morai's sadistic side and things like that, or the emotional moment where Kikone and Yui helped the bunny out was actually really damn sweet, too. And that's something I really enjoyed about this episode. Just the consistent characterization because we know Yui and Kagone love animals, so seeing them help one together was so heartwarming. That's why I thought the script writing was good. And I love the creativity in the fight scene. Oh, it's back! I wonder why she's avoiding Morai, though. Oh, no. Never mind. I thought for a second it was going to be drama-filled. You can definitely tell that this next episode of Delicious Party Precure is going to be outsourced because the animation looks a little bit... It doesn't look terrible by any means, but you can tell episode number 5 is going to be outsourced. But you know what? I'll give Toei a pass. Y'all have given me like 4 good-looking... Y'all have given all of us 4 good-looking Delicious Party Precure. So if Toei needs a reliever episode, by all means, they can have one. They've earned it. For this series, they've earned a reliever episode. And plus, next week, since Toei also just Dragon Quest The Adventure of Dai, I'd say next week the priority should be Dragon Quest The Adventure of Dai because it's going to be the final bits of Hadler versus Dai. So that should be getting the priority over Delicious Party Precure because you're going to have a death of a major character in that series. Like a really big one. To a villain, because that series is going into its 72, episode 72. And that villain's been around since like episode 4 or 5 of the series. So yeah, they need to give, if it's one of its main antagonist sides, they need to give that 100% treatment. So I don't actually blame Toei's priorities for them prioritizing Dragon Quest next week. But regardless, at least it looks somewhat respectable though when it comes to the animation quality. Doesn't look fantastic, but hey, at least the animation quality looks C-grade. At least those are my impressions on the preview for next week. As for the character writing, man, I loved it. Because in this episode, it gives us enough to see why Kagone is so used to companies, considering the fact when she's eating, we don't see her eat with her parents. We see her eat by herself. It, at the very least, can make you, at the very least, assume that since she doesn't spend a lot of time with the parents, it's like, yeah, that's probably why she feels it's comfy to eat by herself. So I love all the subtle nuances in this episode. Or, in addition to that, I also love the fact that in this episode, too, you even get some characterization from Mariah. I did not think like he was the hardcore type of Punisher when it comes to him getting angry if you do something to annoy him. I thought that was actually cute. And hey, it gave our man a little bit more swagger, more swagger than he already had. And I love the characterization and character development for Kagone. How when it came to Kagone, she didn't really get a lot of energy from social interactions until she met someone like Yui, and then she did. And I do like that. It makes her a better character because when someone's shy or introvert, it takes them a little bit to actually bond with someone. And it made it more rewarding when she finally did bond with Yui. So that's why I actually like how it started out with her being a bit distant from other people and only made it satisfying when she finally did form a friendship with Yui. It felt like it was a nice, rewarding moment. And then aside from that, I love the characterization with Pam, how she absolutely was gaga all over Kagone. That was cute. And I love how this episode even showed off the intelligence that Kagone has because previous episode and this episode have told us that Kagone was intelligent. This episode also showed it off, though, but seeing how she came up with the tactic of winning the battle in this episode. So that's for the character running was also pretty damn good, too, for Kagone for all those reasons. And it was nice to see just Yui being Yui. No complaints there. I always love it when Yui's Yui. And also Kagone was fucking cute. But this episode was pretty much just the centerpiece for Kagone and Pam Pam. And I don't mind that one bit because our Yui's already had like 3 episodes dedicated towards her. Well, I guess 2 if you count that episode where it was a lot of Mirai moments. So pretty much 2 to 3 episodes dedicated towards her. So it was nice to finally get to see our Kagone get some shine. And I even love how they're not going to make girl Ran a Precure instantly. I love the fact that at least going off of the preview for next week, we're going to see our girl, Kagone, just further become friends with our main girl, Yui. That's actually really nice because I don't want it to be like Tropical Precure. It's like you introduce another girl, then introduce another girl, then introduce another girl, then introduce another girl, then absolutely forget to make characters like, because in that series, it made Sadorin, Asuka, And Minorin absolutely irrelevant. And that series was pretty much the Manatsu and Laura show. Let's just be real. Tropical World Precure was the Matsu and Laura show. And then Healing Good was essentially the Nodoka show with everyone else there. And that was about it. Not to say I didn't enjoy the series. I enjoyed those series immensely. I'm just calling it how it is. It was exactly that. And y'all can't tell me otherwise because I reacted to every episode of Healing Good and Tropical Rogue. So yeah, pretty good size for this series. It's knows to give enough characters enough breathing room so that we get to know them before just introducing another character. That's the way you do it. So that's why I also thought the writing in this episode was great. And that's why I thought the preview for episode number 5, even though it doesn't look super pretty, it's a positive sign that we're not seeing Rand there at all. Which don't get me wrong, I like Rand so far, but I don't want her to become a Precure until episode number 6, because I want to see more of Kokone and Yui build the relationship first, and then you can have Rand, so that the character interactions don't feel rushed. So yeah, positive signs all around. I'd say other things I also did enjoy about this episode too. The animation quality was actually good. Was it absolutely amazing? No, it wasn't. But it didn't need to be, though, because it got the job done. And all the new bits of animation, like Kokone's finisher, were damn gorgeous. And the transformation sequence, oh, man, I loved it. And I absolutely love the random as fuck motif as to, like, every single time one of her girls transform, they just feel the urge of, like, nibbling the fuck out of their cutesy mascot partners. I'm like, oh, why? I have no idea, but hey, it looks cute. It looks cute. So, I mean, I got no complaints there. So, as long as it's cute, it works for me. And when it comes to a series like the Precure series, hey, I have the opinion of cuteness makes right. But yeah, these are my. Oh, almost forgot to mention the voice acting. Woo! I could not have ended the video without mentioning the voice acting. I thought the voice acting was absolutely phenomenal. Especially Kokone's voice actress. I thought she did a damn good job, if you ask me. And yeah, that's essentially my reason as to why I thought the episode, in my opinion, was pretty damn fucking good, if you ask me. But anyways, right before I go, I'll just say thank you very much, y'all, for watching my video. Hope y'all rate it, share it, comment, subscribe, and I'll see y'all later if you come back for more, because if you do not want to miss my reaction to episode 5, then I recommend y'all subscribe. But anyways, y'all, have a great, safe day or night, and thank you so much for watching my video, everyone. Bye-bye.